Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Prestige Wealth Investment presentation. I am Coach Thandi, and I thank you so much for your time for being part of this presentation tonight. So, as usual, I am here so that we can learn together. We can get to understand this opportunity better together so that we can think, so that we can also get to allow the knowledge to guide our decisions. So the chart is now closed. Why is it closed? So that you can pay attention to the details. If you do have any questions, those questions will be addressed at the end of the call. But I do encourage you to pay attention, to listen attentively. The reason for this presentation, the reason why we are doing this is so that people can be educated, can be well informed. So we speak about the transparency of this opportunity, and we are here to help you make better informed decisions for yourself. Because I personally strongly believe that when people understand better, they are going to make better decisions for themselves. So with that said, let us go through the company disclaimer. But before I go into the company disclaimer, I am not employed by this company. I am not employed by Prestige Wealth Investment. I am a presenter. I am a life coach. I chose to share this opportunity with our people so that I can give as much clarity as possible so that when you make your decision, no one is here to force you to join this opportunity. No one is here to beg you to join this opportunity. We are simply here to bring more awareness, more clarity, more details, more information about this opportunity so that at the end of the day, it is you and your choices. It is you and your decisions. Now, let's go through the company's disclaimer. Before we actually go into that, it is so important that we start by understanding that Prestige Wealth Investment was registered on the 2nd of May officially in 2025. So why is this important for you to know? Because the longevity or the time that this company has been operational, it is demonstrating continuity in the industry, the growth and the development that has taken place from 2025 all the way up to 2026. So what does that mean? The company just turned a year old. All right. Now, Prestige Wealth is registered and it is a licensed digital assets trading company. So why is the registration very important? It is important to understand when the company was registered, where the company was registered, so that you can get or establish your own confidence with the business. So you also need to understand how the company is structured, how the company is accountable for you, so that when you are making your decisions, you are aligned and you understand also the regulatories in terms of where you are. Are there restrictions in your own country? So when you are doing your own due diligence, you make a better informed decisions. So Prestige Wealth Investment is actually registered in the United Arab Emirates, which is a country called the UAE, specifically in a city popularly known as Dubai. So it has affiliate structures in the countries like South Africa and the UK. Now, it's important to understand the presence of this opportunity in all the other countries out there. The trading and the investment opportunity is actually operating under the jurisdictions of the UAE, not of South Africa, not of UK. In South Africa, it is simply just an affiliate, and in the UK, it is simply just a registration presence of the company, right? Now, when we are saying it is a licensed digital assets trading company, it is important to understand what does the company exactly do, What does the company do? Because a lot of people get to ask questions after all this has been said and done, because we quickly just go through this and say it is a licensed digital trading assets company. A lot of people don't even understand what digital assets are. So this company operates within the digital assets and online business space. So when we're talking about a digital asset, it is anything that exists electronically and carries value. It is operating through technology, through artificial intelligence, through online infrastructure. And this is the industry that we are in. Now, some of the examples for somebody that is new in this industry, maybe you are new in this business. I know you came here because somebody said this is an investment opportunity, but it is important that you understand what investment opportunity, what exactly are you investing in? So when we are talking about the digital space, we've got the industries like the cryptocurrencies that is totally on the blockchain, which is also the digital space. Now, as I go through this presentation, you will also get to see that we do have an area where we also get to participate also in the cryptocurrencies when it comes to the funding of our accounts. So when you get to understand the digital space, you will understand that, yes, it might not be physical, something that you hold in your hands, but these are actually tangible assets that we actually have here. So in order for you to understand that these are tangible assets, you need to understand the digital space. Now, it's also very important to understand that when you are doing your due diligence, be open-minded. Online businesses and digital assets, they come with also very genuine advantages. But it's also very important to take note that every business model carries a level of risk. So it's important to understand both sides so that when you are making your decisions, they are well informed. Now, when it comes to the advantages in the digital space, it gives you the flexibility to work from anywhere using only just your smartphone, your internet connection, and just your laptop. Either you've got a laptop or you've got a cell phone, you have the flexibility in the digital space to operate from anywhere in the world. And the beautiful thing about the digital space is that it enables you to actually have a global reach. You are able to scale your business. You are able to build a global business. As we stand right now, because of the fourth industrial revolution, the world itself as a whole has become a global village through the digital space. What does that mean? Because the digital space allows the businesses to scale rapidly across borders. So that is another beautiful thing about the digital space. And also the automation systems that come with the digital businesses. So for example, think about running a supermarket, for example, and you are the one that is running that business. You have to be there all the time to make sure that you manage the inventory, the overheads, and all of that. But when it comes to the digital space, it lowers the operational costs, and also the automated systems, they create more efficiency and you get more time freedom. That is why you get to see people now being able to spend time with their families, with their loved ones, because of the opportunities that are available in the digital space, such as prestige wealth investment. Now, when it comes to understanding the risk as well, it's important to understand that as we are exposed in the digital space, there is also what we call the market volatilities, because the markets can also get to move rapidly. Not only that, technology is advancing. So if the company perhaps that you are in does not upgrade itself, does not level up, we have seen companies like Nokia, for example, like BlackBerry, for example, the companies that did not scale up, that did not level up in the digital space. What happened to them? They phased out. So those are some of the risks that you get to face in the digital space, and also the regulatory changes as well. So understand that there are regulations that are involved as well. which is why we pride ourselves in this company, because when it comes to the registration, this company is actually registered. So as you have a look at this on the screen right now, you will see our licenses and our authorizations. Please do take a screenshot at your own time. Please get to look up this information and get to check it for yourself. So a company that is registered helps you in making better decisions as you are starting your journey. So this is why it is so important for us to provide the education and the understanding, because this is extremely important. We are talking about finances, and a lot of people do not have financial literacy. Hence, a lot of people fall victims of so many things that are happening out there in the digital space. So very, very important, ladies and gentlemen, knowledge is the foundation of every sound financial decisions. Hence, we do have these presentations every Tuesday to Friday, so that we provide as much knowledge, as much information, and as much clarity for you, so that when you are making your decision, you make a better decision for yourself. So do take a screenshot of this, and you are able to reach out to the person that invited you here as well. They will be able to provide you with this document so that you are able to go through it at your own time. Now, we do have a visionary behind this incredible opportunity. I am talking about the founder and CEO of Prestige Wealth Investment, and it is none other than Mr. Kamohelo Morao Munareng, Mr. K.M. Munareng. He is a man, as you can see him, with over 12 years of experience within the trading industry. He is not just recognized simply as a trader, but he is recognized as an institutional trader. Now, an institutional trader is not those people that you see on social media say, I am trading here, come, let me teach you how to trade, pay for my course. The people that are institutional trader, they actually make up to 1% of the profitable traders out there in the markets globally. So where does this position Mr. Munareng? It positions him as one of the top and the best traders globally. So an institutional trader, ladies and gentlemen, operates at a professional level, often trading large amounts of capital for institutions and different financial organizations. And Mr. Munareng has this extensive background. So to be an institutional trader requires discipline. It requires consistency. It requires you to have emotional control. And also, most importantly, which is what you don't get with any ordinary traders that you find out there, risk management and long-term profitability. For you to be recognized as an institutional trader, which means that you have a long-term reputation in terms of long-term profitability and advanced risk management. And Mr. Munareng has proven himself over the years. Now, what is so important also to take note of is that institutional traders, they are measured by their consistency. They have what we call the win rate. Now, when we look at Mr. Munareng himself, when we look at his risk to reward ratio, he never exposes more than 5% of the capital into the markets. He has explained this numerous times. So that is why he says, for us to actually lose in the markets, the devil actually has to fast. Now, when we look at his win rate, now when we look at all the information that we have gathered and acquired regarding this man, it is 80% and above. Now, if you are looking at the rates at the marks at school, we are talking about a distinction. That is how distinctive this man is. Now, globally, it is important to understand this, that only a very small percentage of traders actually get to achieve consistent profitability over the years. And Mr. Munareng has just done that. But it's important, as I talk about this, to also touch his background, so that for somebody that is joining us here for the very first time and is saying, who is this man? How did he get here? There is a story behind each and every one of us. There is a journey that we have all taken in life for us to get to where we are. We have learned lessons along the way. Now, Mr. Monereng's story is one of growth, is one of accountability, and is one of transformation. As I'm going to be breaking this down for you, you will understand why I am saying his journey is that one of resilience, of not quitting, of not giving up, and transformation. Now, what he reflects through his journey is only resilience and credibility. And I want you to pay attention so that when you ask your questions, you've got the right information about this man. Right. So 12 years ago, Mr. Monereng started learning how to trade by himself. He gained the knowledge and the experience in the markets. Now, this man is not just a trader, but he is also serving as a pastor. So back then, as he started the trading journey, he was already a pastor. He was already a pastor. So as a minister, as a man of God, there are some of the things that you will get to see in the ministry. So what he realized was that people do need help. So he started assisting congregants financially. How did he assist them? He assisted them by trading on their behalf. Now, this began as a small community in his church. But you know, when there is something good that is happening, there is nothing that does not travel, that actually travels as fast as the word of mouth. So people started speaking to each other to say, Pastor is helping us here. Pastor is helping us here. And then it grew rapidly through the referrals and the word of mouth. Now, what happened is that in 2019, investigations started coming up because now he had grown to substantial amounts of money. So why did these investigations took place? Because now huge amounts started coming into his account. So the regulations, the legalities, the authorities, they wanted to know what is happening, what is going on, where is this man getting so much money? Then upon the investigations, it was discovered that truly this man is trading. But here is the issue. He was trading without the necessary licensing. Remember, as a minister, he was just helping his congregation. So he didn't have the legal licensing that belongs to the country, the Financial Services Authority's license to manage the funds on behalf of others. As an individual, you are allowed to trade for yourself. You don't require a license for that. But the moment you start helping other people, you need to have an FSCA license. He was not aware of that, just like so many people out there that try and help other people without the FSCA license, not knowing that they are on the other side of the law. So they realized that he did not have the license. Now, this became one of his defining moments. This became one of his greatest lessons because he learned the biggest lesson of his life. Now, what then happened is that he had to forfeit over 40 million rands. He forfeited over 40 million rands to the government. Now, who forfeits 40 million rands? Nobody can just forfeit 40 million rands. But because they did not give him any other options, so the money was actually seized from him. So now what happens in that particular time? The government actually issues a statement. And if you go and look it up, you will find it, where it says, Mr. K.M. Monereng has forfeited 40 million rands because he didn't have the license. Now, other people now took the story, other publishers, we know what happens in the media space. They now took that story, but if you go to the FSCA, you will realize how the story was narrated is not where all these other places the story is being narrated. So why are we sharing this here? So that you get a proper background, so that when you are going to do your due diligence out there, you understand who this man is, what he has gone through, the lessons that he has learned in his journey as well. So what he then did is that because of all this news that were out there, all the other publications says, oh, this one didn't have the license. If you don't have the license, that means you are a scammer. Then they started labeling him. I love what he said when he was actually narrating this about a month ago. He says, some of the things that are on social media are things that I don't even know about myself. People are even writing things that I don't even know about myself. Now, you know one thing, dogs do not bark at a stationary vehicle. People talk about things that are worthy, that are valuable. So he is a man that is in a lot of people's tongues out there on social media. But it is important that you get the proper information. So when you go to the FSCA publication, you will see this information about KM Munareng, and this is in his past. This is something that happened in 2019. And he has gone past that. But now, this thing that was meant to be his downfall now turned around for his good. As I always say, that most of the time, the rejected stone becomes the chief's cornerstone. Now, what happened is that because of his experience, because of those articles, the publication by the FSCA and other financial publications, Mr. Munareng was actually discovered by other bigger institutions that playing a bigger game, which is a global game. He was now headhunted by some of the banks in the country, and he was also headhunted by the other institutions such as the Ion FX. Now, listen to this. If you had an opportunity and you understand the continent that we are in and the country that we are in, right? So you will understand that if you are given a choice to choose between being here and being in the UAE, he made his decision. He chose to go with the opportunity in the UAE, which was with the Ion FX. So he relocated there with his family. Now you will go online, you will get to hear people say, oh, this man ran away. But this man, I'm talking about the man that was here in the motherland as of beginning of this month. This is the man who comes in and out of the country. So some of the stories that you get out there, make sure that you check the credibility of the sources where you get your information. But this is it about Mr. Munareng. And he is a man that shares the transparency of his story. Why does he share this? So that you get the information from him. So it is now your choice to go and look at all the other information and choose what you want to believe about him. So fast forward, when he got to IFX, he started trading manually. He was trading for this company. He had his own trading strategies that he was using. But what happened in this company when he got there is that the results started growing in this company that actually raised eyebrows of other institutions. They started wanting to know, what is it with Ion FX? What is happening? Because something has changed. And this discovery was that this young man has entered Ion FX. And he's making a difference. Now, other institutions started headhunting him as well. They started wanting him to come through. They started wanting to pay him so that he can also offer the services. But the biggest thing is that they offered to purchase his boards. And he said no, because he's a visionary. And his vision is bigger than the instant cash that he can receive. As he had a mission initially, he wanted to fulfill his purpose, which he had started back in 2019 as to what happened, what transpired, right? Now, because of all these other institutions that needed his services, that needed his expertise, he is one person. And this is one of the challenges that happen with most of our people that get into the business, because a lot of people don't understand how to scale the business. How do you duplicate himself? How do you duplicate yourself when you have a business? So Mr. Munareng, as smart as he is, he gained more knowledge in the fourth industrial revolution, and he began to develop his own AI-powered trading tools, which is the trading boards. Now, the trading boards allowed him to expand himself It allowed him to duplicate himself. It allowed him to not only trade for one institution, but to trade for multiple institutions. Now he scaled very fast. He scaled very fast because what happens with AI? What happens with AI? What happens with AI is that the artificial intelligence accesses the financial markets much quicker than the human being. It accesses more data and gets to execute trades much faster. The artificial intelligence does not have emotions. It goes according to the risk management, to the algorithm, to the instructions that are given. So this AI that he developed, the one that we are using at Prestige Wealth Investment, is one of the best of his best inventions. So it is able to access the Forex market. As I always explain this, it's important to understand this. The Forex market has been existing for centuries. Some of you might not have been familiar with because previously not so many people were exposed to the digital markets. But the Forex market currently, it is generating over 8 trillion US dollars Monday to Friday because it is trading 24/5. Over 8 trillion is circulating in just one financial industry. For somebody that is asking, where is the money coming from? So you need to understand what Forex is and how much is being generated in this industry on a daily basis. So now the AI is able to trade the Forex market. The AI is able to trade the crypto markets. Now, when we look at the crypto market, there is over 2 trillion US dollars that is circulating in the crypto markets on a daily basis. Not to talk about the commodities. People buy gold. People buy physical gold. So those who buy physical gold, they are still doing the olden way. You can actually buy the positions of gold. Now, that actually gives you more opportunities in the market when you understand the digital space. The same, we can start today. You go and buy your physical gold. I go and buy my digital gold. If I understand what is happening in the markets, I stand to make more money than you, yet we bought the same value of gold. Those are some of the flexibilities and the opportunities that you find in the digital space. And AI allows us to now penetrate these industries and get to generate more profits. So that is why you will get to see that the money that we're making here, a lot of people say, how do we make 1%? How do we make 1%? Why? Because of the past, because of the conditioning, because of some of the things that we have learned for a very long time. And what are those things? That most of the institutions that we know of, which is our banks, the best that they will give you is 8%. And if you go for insurance policies, the best they will give you around about 12% per annum. So now if they're giving you 12% per annum, how many years does it take for you to actually multiply or double your investment? So think about it. So many people are used to this. They're familiar to this. This is what they've known for a very long time, that they don't actually see other opportunities. They are also closed-minded in terms of learning and understanding that there are other ways that you can scale. But in order for you to scale, you need to understand that there's a risk. Without a risk, there is no reward in this industry. So the future that we are moving to, ladies and gentlemen, whether we like it or not, the world is changing. Technology is changing the way we do things, the way we see things. Technology is changing the way we do business. The economies are actually changing. Those who position themselves with knowledge, those who position themselves with understanding, those who are able to adapt are often the ones who are actually moving forward successfully. Now, how do you actually get involved with this digital assets trading company or this incredible opportunity of Prestige Wealth Investment? So now the company is generating the profits on your behalf in the financial markets that I've explained so lengthily for you, right? So it is trading weekdays, which is Monday to Friday. So that means even your profits, you get them Monday to Friday. When you start your investment here, it is on a contract that is running for a duration of 15 months. And please do pay attention. It is running for a 15 months if you are just an investor. An investor is somebody that says, I just want to put my money, I want to make my money work for me, I just want to grow my money. So that contract runs for a duration of 15 months. Now, this company does not say compound your money. We don't compound here. There is no automatic compounding. Why? Because you have flexibility with your funds. You choose whether you want to reinvest or not. You have that flexibility. When you choose to reinvest, the minimum reinvestment here is 300 USD, and which is also our entry point when you are coming into this opportunity. Now, the amazing thing about this opportunity is that as an investor, if you have decided that you want to let your money work for you, you do not need to share with anybody. You don't need to market the business in order for you to earn. You can just employ your money. Let your money work for you. Because the income that you get is not coming from Peter to pay Paul. It is being generated directly from the markets through your investment. So it is your money that is working for you. Now, we've got 3 entry points here at Prestige Wealth Investment. The first one is the standard plan. Now, the standard plan pays you up to, and it's important to pay attention to this. I did not say a guaranteed of 0.9%. I said it pays you up to 0.9% Monday to Friday. The standard plans pays you up to 4.5% weekly. It pays you up to 20% monthly. Now, when we look at the VIP 1 plan, it pays you up to 1% Monday to Friday. That is daily, Monday to Friday, weekdays. VIP 1 plan pays you up to 5% weekly, and it pays you up to 22% monthly. Now, when we look at the VIP 2 plan, it pays you up to 1.13% Monday to Friday. That is weekdays, right? So we get paid Monday to Friday weekdays. That means the withdrawals are also done weekdays as well. Please pay attention to that, right? So weekly in the VIP 2, you get to earn up to 5.65%. And monthly, you get to earn up to 24% as a VIP 2 plan member. So we all have choices. So you must have goals. You must have clarity. I love what Steve Covey says. He says, in anything that you do in life, begin with the end in mind. Know what you want. Know what the outcome is going to be. What do you want? You must know what you want. The reason why so many people don't even win in life is because they're just going through life in jail. One of my mentors says a lot of people died at 25, but they don't actually get buried until they are in their 60s or 70s because people don't have dreams. They don't have goals. They're just going through life as long as they are surviving today from hand to mouth. So in anything you want to succeed, you need to set yourself up for success. So begin with the end in mind. What is your goal? How much money do you want to make? How much money is the right figure for you to be comfortable for you and your family? And now when you actually determine that figure, don't look at what you have right now. Don't look at your pocket right now and hold yourself back and say, how am I going to get there? I don't have the money. That is the wrong language. The language that you use, and understand that your word carry power as well. And your thoughts carry power. If you think it is impossible for you, then you are right. It will be impossible for you. But if you think it is possible for you, you are also right. It is going to be possible for you. So now let's break down the figures when we're looking at these plans, right? So the standard plan, as I said, our entry point is 300 US dollars. So the standard plan is anything that ranges in this bracket of 300 US dollars to 4,999. That is 4,999 US dollars. So any package within this range falls under the standard plan. So what does that mean? If somebody comes with $350, it falls under the standard plan. If somebody comes with $1,300, it falls under the standard plan. If somebody comes with $4,500, it falls under the standard plan. For as long as it is less than $5,000, which is 4,999, it falls under the standard plan. So that enables you to earn up to 20% monthly, right? So for example, 300 US dollars will enable you to earn up to $54 monthly. $1,000 will enable you to earn up to $180 monthly. Now, $4,000 will enable you to earn up to $720. If you understand this, there are people that are still not earning nothing more than $500 a month. Now, this is an opportunity that when you pay attention to these figures, it doesn't matter where you start. There are ways that you can build. If you're just an investor, make sure that you are able to understand some of the strategies that we have in the house. So do reach out to whoever invited you here. They will be able to share some of the strategies that we have. It doesn't matter which entry point that you start with. They are strategies that can help you as an investor, as that person that says, I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to let my money work for me. There are strategies that you can use to grow your capital. All right. Then we look at our VIP1 plan that enables you to earn up to 22% monthly. Now, this starts from 5,000 US dollars all the way up to 49,999. So anything that falls within this range, whether you come with $45,000, whether you come with $12,000, whether you come with $6,000, it is falling under the bracket of the VIP1 plan, which enables you to earn up to 22%. Now, entry point of the VIP1 plan, which is the $5,000 package, it enables you to earn up to $1,000 monthly. Now, an investment of about $20,000, it enables you to earn up to $4,000 monthly. $40,000 capital enables you to earn up to $8,000 monthly. Now, when we now look at our VIP2, which earns you up to 24% monthly. Now, it starts with a capital, anything from $50,000 and above. Now, a $50,000 capital enables you to earn up to $11,300 monthly. An investment of 200,000 US dollars enables you to earn up to $45,200 monthly. An investment of 1 million US dollars enables you to earn up to 226,000 US dollars. That is why I said, have that number. What is your dream number? Even if you don't have that amount, write it down, settle down, have a journal, write it down. What is that dream amount that you want to make? When you write it down, you are affirming it. You are actually enabling the energy to bring it to you. You are bringing it to life. So start, even though it has not happened, we walk by faith and not by sight. Just write that number down. And then you will find the ways to get there, right? Now, very, very important to take note of. Those who decide to start their journey with the VIP packages, it doesn't matter whether you are on a VIP1 package or you are on a VIP package. You do have additional benefits as a VIP member. Now, what are these additional benefits that you get? So there is a funeral cover of 500 US dollars. Should you as a member or your identified beneficiary, should anything happen to you in case of you pass away or your identified beneficiary get to go, this is the reality of life. No one is guaranteed tomorrow. So this is just in place as the generosity. You are not paying any monthly installments for this funeral cover. Just because you are a VIP member, it becomes a benefit that you get here at Prestige Wealth Investment. And this is what is actually covered by the FSCA licensing that you see in South Africa. It is just for the funeral policy. So a lot of people, I know you go out there and say, we are registered, we have the FSCA. Be careful saying that, because that registration is just for the policy. It is not for the trading. It is not for the investment. So when you're looking at the trading, when you're looking at the investment, it is regulated, it is registered, it is under the laws and the jurisdictions of the UAE. Now, when you are choosing your beneficiary, as you come on board here on your registration page, it's on the very first page that you will see. You are required to provide your beneficiary. Make sure that that person that you are selecting is somebody that is responsible, is somebody that will be responsible for your funds, for your finances, that will take care of your funds, that will take care of your family, right? So the other beneficiary is that you will get a fully sponsored comprehensive training on crypto and forex trading And this you will receive from our visionary himself, our CEO, Mr. K.M. Munareng. The other beneficiary, which is the third benefit that you get as a VIP member, is the exclusive invitation to the official business launch of the company, which was supposed to happen in May, but because of the unrest that is currently taking place in the nation of Dubai, it has been postponed to the month of September, October. The date is actually going to be announced by our CEO. And it's important for somebody that is new on this call that we do have a visible CEO. Our CEO gets to address this community every first Wednesday of the month. He is here. He is here to share the roadmaps, the highlights, what is happening, where we are heading, and so forth. So we are actually blessed to have such an incredible founder that actually cares for the people. Most businesses, most opportunities that we get into, you don't even know who the CEO is, but you are just told, put your money, you will make money. But in this opportunity, it is unique, it is different. We have a visible CEO, we have a credible CEO, we have a CEO that is transparent, that has shown his past and he has shown his present, and we are actually seeing transformation in people's lives because he's not dwelling in the past. He is here, he is producing results, and he is making things happen. Now we have a business opportunity around this. So what is the business opportunity? And I want you to understand this. You've got a jacket that you're wearing right now, or you've got a t-shirt that you're wearing right now. And somebody comes to you and say, I like your t-shirt. Where did you get it? The moment you start talking to that person and say, oh, I get it from so-and-so shop, you are marketing for that company. We are all marketers one way or the other. The difference is that some choose to market and get paid for it, and some choose to market for nothing. But the reality of the situation is that we always refer people. We are always marketing other people's products. You are always referring to people to other opportunities, whether it's a product that you got, we are always referring. But the reality of the situation, and the question is, are you being compensated for that? Now, this takes us to our compensation plan. As you are here at Prestige Wealth Investment, whether you are new here or you are going to join us, we've got the compensation plan, whereby just discovering this opportunity, enjoying the benefits, and seeing what Prestige Wealth Investment is capable of and the transformation that is taking place within this platform, you are now able to go and share with your loved ones. We are people. Generally, we don't just hold things to ourselves. We get to share with people that are close to us. So if this opportunity gets to work for you, why keep it to yourself? Why not help somebody else? And while you are doing that, you are getting compensated for it. So there are 4 ways that you can actually get compensated here at Prestige Wealth Investment. Now, the first way is the direct bonus. Now, with the direct bonus, you get to earn 10% one-time bonus per referral. Now, this 10% one-time bonus per referral, this is, when we're talking about the direct, these are the people that you have given your own registration link. That means that they've registered directly under you, and you are only getting paid for your first level. When I first came into this opportunity and I saw this, I saw sustainability, because we have seen other opportunity where you get paid for indirect and all of those things, and you don't even know where the money is coming from. But here we know where the money is coming from. We know how much is being produced in terms of the percentage, what the CEO is actually producing, what the company is actually producing. So we know that it is within the range, and it does make business sense to only pay the direct referral, right? So now for every investment, now I just want to get back a little bit to say, we've got what we call the KYC system here, which is know your customer. So you are required to provide your legal documentation, your legal information about who you are. And why is that important? Just the same way that you go and open a bank account, you are required to provide your information. That is called KYC. So it doesn't matter where you are. You will use any government documentation that you have to actually register and do your KYC. Now, you are only allowed to register one account, and that is to prevent money laundering and to ensure sustainability and legality of the business. Now, because you're only allowed one account, it doesn't mean that you will only have one investment. So you are able to have multiple contracts within that one account. So let me explain this. Perhaps you're one of those people that started and said, I wanted to start with 300 US dollars, for example, which is our entry point. A month later, you get to say, oh, I see this thing is happening. I've got $20,000 somewhere and you want to purchase another investment. You are able to do that. So you can have multiple contracts within one account. So now for every contract that your downline or your team member directly under you purchases, you will get to earn a 10% one-time bonus. All right. Now, the next bonus that we have is the uni-level bonus. So you earn across 10 levels deep from 20% all the way to 0.75%. I will elaborate further in the next slide. Then we also have the community rewards. Now, the community rewards, these are the rank achievements. This is when you are helping your team win, when you are building a team. It is Zig Ziglar who actually said and famously quoted, he says, you can have anything that you want in life. If you can help as many people get what they want, you will definitely get what you want. Now, this is what the community rewards are all about. I am going to be elaborating further on them as well. Now, let's look at the leadership bonuses. Now, with the leadership bonus, the company says the top 10 leaders that will get to our highest rank, which is the horizon here at Prestige Wealth Investment, they will get to share the 10% of the company's turnover. Now, a lot of people and myself, I started asking, I was wondering, why are these leaders that are already earning so much, working like they are broke, working like they don't have money? They're working like they have not even started. Then when I got to the referral program, I understood exactly why all our top leaders are pushing like nobody's business, because of the leadership bonus. This is massive. This is what we call generational breakthrough. If you understand the numbers that we have right now, currently we have over 30,000 members in this opportunity. Currently, we are trading over 30 million US dollars in this business. Officially, I'm talking about the numbers quoted by the company. So now you can imagine at this point in time, we don't have anyone that has reached the horizon. By the time we get 10 leaders to the horizon, how much is going to be the company's turnover? Can you just imagine that for a second? So the leadership is massive. That is why you see these leaders working like there is no tomorrow. It is because of that. Now let's break down the uni-level rewards. So with the uni-level, you earn from level 1 to level 10 from each member's daily earnings, depending on their levels. Now, what does that mean? That means that the people that you have in your business that are on level 1, you will earn 10% of whatever they are earning Monday to Friday. So it's not 10% of the capital, the money that they put in. No, it is 10%, it is 20% of what they are earning out of their earnings daily. Now, how are these levels unlocked? So each level is unlocked with a direct sign up. So I'm going to elaborate this, explain it for somebody that is new here. Now, if you have started and you've decided, I want to share the business, I want to actually build my business. So as a marketer, you are called a marketer. As a marketer, whether you call yourself a network marketer, whether you call yourself an affiliate marketer, it doesn't really matter, but you are marketing this business. So as a marketer, when you register one person directly under you, it will unlock one level. And there's another thing that I want to reiterate as we are here. So I spoke about the investors, that as an investor, your contract is running for a duration of 15 months. Now, what's more important to take note in that is that you are getting paid up to 3x of your capital within that 15 months. Now, as a marketer, you also get paid up to 3x of your capital. Now, what does this mean? That means that all your commissions are actually coming out of the 3x that the company promises to pay you, right? So meaning that as a marketer, you do not have to wait for 15 months to get the 3x of your capital. Depending on the effort that you are putting in the business, you can actually get that 3x within a shorter space of time. We've got people that are mixing their packages within a week. We've got people that are mixing their packages right now within a month. We also have people that are mixing their packages within a day instead of 15 months. And these are called marketers because they are sharing the opportunity to as many people out there. Now, once you understand this, if you share with 2 people and they register directly under you, it unlocks 2 levels in your uni-level structure. If you share with 5 people directly under you, it unlocks 5 levels directly under you. Now, the uni level only pays up to 10 levels. Now, there is no limitation as to how many people you can register directly under you. You can register 50 people, you can register 100 people, it doesn't matter. But just know that in terms of the uni level, only 10 people count towards your uni level. That is what unlocks your 10 levels. Now, your level 1, you will earn 20% of each of your members' daily earnings. So if you've got 20 people directly under you, you are earning 20% of those 20 people. If you've got 100 people directly under you, you are earning 20% out of their earnings of those 100 people. I hope this makes sense to somebody, right? Okay. Now, if you only have 10 people, that means you will earn 20% on those 10 people that you have directly under you. Now, level 2, you will earn 17.5%. Level 3, you will earn 15%. Level 4, you will earn 12.5%. Level 5, you will earn 10%. Level 6, you will earn 7.5%. Level 7, you will earn 5%. Level 8, you will earn 2.5%. Level 9, you will earn 1.25%. Level 10, you will earn 0.75%. Now let's look at the rank leadership rewards. Now the ranks, they come from building a team. So you cannot achieve these ranks if you are somebody that is selfish, that is self-centered. You need to have a big heart, a heart of helping other people. So we have 7 ranks here at Prestige Wealth Investment. The key requirements for these ranks, it is your investment package, the team volume, and you being able to lift other people up, you being able to raise leaders within your team structure. Now, the first rank is the easiest rank that anyone can get to achieve. It is the pulse rank. What is required for the pulse rank is just your investment, which is your capital, plus the team volume. So that means the volume that is brought in by your team. Let me break this down. You've introduced people. Some have come with $300, some have come with $1,000, some have come with $10,000. When all of those volumes are combined together, they make your team volume. Now, when you've got these 2 requirements, your package of $1,000 and your team volume of $25,000, then you qualify to be a pulse. As a pulse, you get yourself a $200 once-off reward, and you get to earn 2.5% community rewards. Now, let me explain this. So what is this 2.5%, and where is it coming from, and how is it actually calculated? So what the company does, it calculates whatever your team has earned, including the uni level, the directs, whatever has been earned in your team in that particular day. And it will then calculate 2.5% of that. Now, this is over and above your uni level. And you will get this at the end of all the calculations done. Now, we normally get it in the afternoon in terms of the Central African time. So you will earn that 2.5% of whatever your team made. So now this becomes an additional income. And you earn this every Monday to Friday. Now, as your team grows, this amount grows too. Now, people that are on the pass right now, they are not earning anything. They are earning an average of plus minus $2,500 a month. People that have reached the pass rank. As they are building your team, this is what this enables you to earn across all your bonuses. You are able to make an income of plus minus $2,500 on the pass level. Now, when we look at the Nexus, which is the next rank, your package that is required $2,000, team volume $50,000, and you are required to raise 2 PALS leaders in your team. Now, once you qualify with these 3, you will earn 5% daily. Now, can you see the difference? As a PALS, you earn 2.5%. Now it doubles. As a Nexus, you are earning 5%, and you will get yourself a $350 once-off reward as you get to this rank. Now, the most important thing about the packages is that it does not have to be a once-off $2,000. It can be accumulative. You could have started with $300. Maybe you bought another package of $400 and you bought another package of $1,000. It accumulates as it becomes $2,000 and above. That means that your package qualifies you then. Now, the people that are on the Nexus rank, they are not earning anything. They're actually averaging from $6,000 and above, the people that are on the Nexus rank. So that is what this opportunity enables you to do. And people that are on the Elevate rank, they are not earning anything less than $10,000. So that means they are averaging between 8 and above. So $8,000 and above. So roughly about $10,000 and above. So this is what this opportunity enables you to. As you are building a team, you are able to create an extra income for yourself. Oh, this could be your main business. This could be your main focus, or it could be your side focus. It is entirely up to you. So as an Elevate, what is required, $3,000 capital, $150,000 team volume. You are required to raise 2 Nexus leaders, and you are now earning 10%. 10% at the end of the day, when everybody has earned, the company calculates 10%, and you get to earn that daily. That means Monday to Friday. Now you get yourself a once-off bonus of $500 as an Elevate. Now the Sphere rank, one of our top leaders is on a mission, and the mission is to get 200 people that get to this rank, which is the Sphere rank. People that are on the Sphere rank, they are not earning anything less than $50,000 a month. They are averaging there. So sometimes you find out, depending on the team that you're building, it is ranging from $40,000, $50,000 and above. So people that are on Sphere, they are earning an average of $50,000 on a monthly basis. On a monthly basis. The journey to a millionaire in dollars, you begin to see it as you are here on the Sphere rank. So your package that is required is $5,000, team volume $250,000, and you are required to raise 2 Elevate leaders. And here you earn 15% daily, and you get yourself a $1,000 once-off a bonus. Then the next rank is the Catalyst. Throughout the globe, there are only 5 catalysts right now. This is a global opportunity, by the way. So right now, there are only 5 catalyst leaders all over the world. And where are they? 4 of the catalyst leaders are in South Africa. 1 is in Kenya. We are waiting for you, UK. We are waiting for you, Nigeria. We are waiting for you, Botswana. We are waiting for you, Swaziland. We are waiting for you, Lesotho. We are waiting for you, India. We are waiting for you, Afghanistan, and all the other countries out there. Cameroon, I see coming in the house. We are waiting for you in these other levels here, because this opportunity, as our CEO always, and I quote, we have not yet started. We are still just nursing a baby. When this business begins to take off, you will all know. You will all know. So we are simply just getting started. Now, the next level is Thrive. And in the Thrive level, we only have 1 leader that is qualified as a Thrive. We don't have any Horizon yet. So whether you are joining us now or you joined this business 6 months ago, or you joined this business a year ago, we all have an equal opportunity to win in this opportunity. How big a game do you want to play in your life? Credibility, we have seen it within this opportunity. Accessibility and the visibility of our CEO is unquestionable. And profitability, we are seeing lives changing on a daily basis here at Prestige Wealth Investment. So if you like what you have heard and you take your time, do your research as well. Don't just take our word for it. We did our own due diligence and we said yes. Now it's your turn. If this resonates with you and you are able to calculate your risk and you are willing to start and join us here at Prestige Wealth Investment, how do you come about it? Choose your plan. The person that invited you here will be able to provide you with a registration link that you will use to get access to your own back office, which is your dashboard, and get to enjoy what we enjoy here. The beautiful thing about this opportunity is that you can build a global business. You are not limited to the community where you are. You are not limited to the city where you are. You are not even limited to the country where you are. Because of the fourth industrial revolution, you are able to build a global business even from the comfort of your home. I am talking the real life stories that we have even seen here at Prestige Wealth Investment, where a number of people have been able to build their business in a space of over 10 months by just sitting on social media. They've been able to build massive businesses through this opportunity. You also have that opportunity. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter the language that you speak. It doesn't matter the level of your education. What matters is your willingness to learn, your determination to succeed, and your desire to actually change your financial situation. So with Prestige Wealth Investment, lives are transforming. Things are happening. Is it smooth? No. Just like any real business, it does get to experience its own teething problems as it gets to move from one stage to another. But one of the things that we have seen with this visionary behind this opportunity is that everything that this man has promised so far, he has been able to deliver. Solving issues, he's been able to do that. Being visible, even in the midst of the challenges, we have seen that. And one thing that I can say, unlike any other opportunity that I've seen out there, is that we are led by Mr. K.M. Munareng here at Prestige Wealth Investment. Now, you have heard about the opportunity. It is your choice. It is your decision. And when you are even asking your questions, and I want you to bear in mind, like I said, I have provided as much information as possible today so that you go out there and you do your research. So it is important. If you ask me a question on something that I've already addressed, I will close your mic, as simple as all of that. The reason why, there are people that don't pay attention. They come already with questions, but they are not ready to listen and understand what is happening. So I am going to open for questions, but as I'm opening for questions, make sure that you're asking questions that are relevant, because we are here to provide solutions, not to dwell on the challenges. Challenges are there. Challenges are there, and we don't shy away from them, right? And we are growing with this opportunity. We are growing with this company. Now, before I actually go to the questions, it's very, very important to let you know that if you have a name of a phone, I am not going to unmute you. Make sure that when you tune in on the Zoom, you've got your proper name. Before you log in, make sure that you've got a proper name. Because if you do not have a proper name, unfortunately, I am not able to unmute you. So that is why you will see, if you see that I've lowered your hand, don't even bother coming back, because I am not going to bring you up. So with that said, thank you so much, all of you that have stayed until the very end of the call. As I am going to be taking, I'm only going to take 5 questions tonight. and that is it. I'm not going to take any further than that, as I am doing this by myself tonight. All right. So I am going to go to Nonhlanhla Fortunate. Please unmute yourself. Nonhlanhla Fortunate, please unmute yourself.
Thank you very much, my leader. Beautiful presentation. I just want to find out, I don't know if you're able to check. I have a potential investor. Unfortunately, she's in America and she says America doesn't come out in the list of countries. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. So I will get more information for you. So on the next
Please.
presentation, I will get the information regarding the people in the US. As far as I was aware, people in the US were able to register, but if you're saying you are unable to find the person on the list, I will get more information and I will revert on this call tomorrow. I'll make sure that I will get this announcement out there.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
It is a pleasure. Thank you so much. All right, the next person to unmute is Chiwone Letswalo. Please unmute yourself. Chiwone Letswalo, please unmute yourself.
Yes, good evening.
Evening, sir.
Yeah, this is my question. I want to transfer my balance, and then I went to transfer, then it gave me the window, and then I returned the amount there. Then it says I must enter OTP sent to my email. Then I don't want to get it from my email. I want to use 2FA.
Okay.
And then I tried to use 2FA, but it keeps on giving me different numbers and they expire. When I entered those numbers here, it does not accept it. I entered the second one, the third one, the fourth one, it does not accept it. So can I be assisted as to how can I use this 2FA, because the numbers that are reflected on my app, 2FA app, are not accepted.
Okay, sir. So I know exactly what's happening with your account. So if it is saying on your back office that put the one that is being provided on your email, it means that your 2FA was not properly set up. So you might be sitting with a Google Authenticator, but it is invalid because it was not properly set up. So when it is actually properly set up, it will not tell you to use the OTP that is sent on your email. It will automatically open the 2FA there at the bottom. So that means that you need to reset your 2FA.
Okay, thank you.
You are welcome. It's a pleasure, sir. All right, so I'm going to go to the next one. So the next one is going to be Mlamli Majali. Mlamli Majali. You can unmute yourself. Okay, I don't know what happened to Mlamli.
Can you hear me, my leader?
That's Wheezy. Did I unmute you? Okay, please go ahead, Wheezy.
Okay, I noticed you unmuted me, but I thought might as well take the opportunity. Good evening and afternoon to everyone.
Good evening.
I heard you mentioned an exclusive invitation for a formal business lunch in Durban, but the date is yet to be announced, right?
In Dubai, not in Durban.
Yes, in Dubai, my mistake. But it's only applies on the VIP plane.
Yes.
Is it like a once-off thing? For instance, if I started with 300 USD and I'm yet still to invest more money in the business, am I still gonna get the opportunity, or it's like a once-off opportunity, and if I can't get it now, then I won't be able to get it later?
Okay,
And
so for now,
also about the forex trading course.
Yes. Okay. So at the moment, we've got the Forex trading course that is open to all the members, right? So how you access that is via your dashboard, or you can reach out to your upline to provide you with the what do we call this? The Telegram channel, right? Our trading Telegram channel, where the CEO is giving everybody the education to actually get started with our own broker, which is the Prestige Wealth Markets. So all of that information is available in our Telegram page. So for people that are not on the VIP and everybody else that is in Prestige Wealth Investment, you have that opportunity to access the Prestige Wealth Markets and get all the education to get started that is provided by Mr. KM. But when it comes to people that are VIP package holders, they will get the exclusive training into his own strategies that is actually using in the Forex market. So what we're currently doing in the Prestige Wealth Markets is actually what is called binary trading. So if you want to participate in that, you can get started right away as a member, right? But with the VIP one, that is the one that you will get after the launch of the company. And that is actually going to be done by Mr. KM Munareng himself. So the steps to take will actually be announced at the launch when all the VIP members are there, and how to go about the training. All of that will be announced by Mr. Munareng himself, right? And what was your other question again? Wizzy?
Yeah, I think I understood now. I have more clarity. I just wanted to know if I would be, if I had to invest more.
Oh, yes, if you started with the $300 package. All right. So now the opportunity is still available. It has not been closed, as the CEO announced beginning of this month that he will announce when they are closing. So right now, they are looking at the numbers of all the people that qualify as the VIP. How many people are there so far? As soon as the number that is looking for qualifies, he is going to put a notification on our back offices. So what that means is that at this point in time, there is still an opportunity for anyone that wants to be part of VIP. So to be a VIP member, let me also just explain this a bit. Now, if you started with an investment, let's say of $300, and then you get another investment contract of $1,000, maybe you get another investment contract of $2,000, that accumulative does not make you a VIP. So a VIP package holder is somebody that starts with $5,000 and above. So you could have started with $300, and then you want to become a VIP and you go and purchase a $5,000, you are a VIP, you are not a standard, right? So as long as you have purchased a package of $5,000 plus, then you are a VIP member, and that opportunity is still available to all. Are you answered, sir?
Yes, I'm answered. Thank you, ma'am.
Pleasure. Right, so I am going to go to the fourth hand now. So the fourth hand now goes to let me see at the top. Tsuki Rametse. Tsuki Rametse. Okay, that's Rametse. Please unmute yourself.
Thank you, leadership, for the presentation. So I just wanted to find out if you actually join, let's say, the $1,000, right? And you want to reinvest. When you reinvest, can you increase, or you are limited to $1,000 every time you reinvest? And how many times can you reinvest? Is there a time limit for reinvesting? And then also another question is for the Dubai VIP launch. If you're not part of the VIP launch, is there maybe a price for those that are interested to go that can pay a certain amount to join the launch? Or is it only a pack if you're a VIP member?
Okay. So I'll start with the second question. So there is no price. It's only exclusively for VIP package holders. So if you're not a VIP member, unfortunately, you cannot say, I'm paying my own fare to get there. So that is not allowed. It is only for people that are VIP package holders. So it's an exclusive invitation, as it says, right? And then to answer your first question, so if you have started with $1,000, you don't have to always purchase the packages for $1,000 above. Here you are able to purchase any package. So what does that mean? whether you started with, maybe you started with $5,000 and maybe you now have $300, the minimum reinvestment or the minimum package startup is $300 For as long as you have anything that is $300 and above, you are able to reinvest or to purchase a new contract. I hope you are answered. All right, so I'm going to go to the last one. And I am sorry, I cannot answer all the questions because of our time, okay? So I am going to answer the last question, which is from Paul. Please unmute yourself, Paul. Please unmute yourself.
Yeah, I did. Okay. Good evening, good afternoon, leader. Thank
Good
you for the
evening.
presentation. I learned a lot from what you just presented. Mine, it was just a question. I was asking about the KYC thing, like doing it, and then it gave me a notification that the application is still undergoing the through the administration sort of. So I was asking that it take to approve the KYC thing. Thank you.
Okay, when did you do your KYC? Sorry? Paul, when did you do your KYC? I'm not sure if I've lost you. I can't hear. Paul?
Okay, I did it today, ma'am.
All right, so it takes about 24 to 72 hours for it to be verified. Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right, thank you. All right, so I'm gonna open for just one more question. For just one more question, and that is going to be how hello. How hello, you can unmute yourself. How hello.
Hello, good evening, leadership. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, leader.
Okay, thank you so much for the presentation. My question is, PWI, will it offer the tax certificate for tax purposes?
Okay, great question. It is one of the questions that always come up here. Now, let me clarify this once again for everyone that is new here. PWI is a global opportunity. It is an international opportunity. So every country has got its own tax laws and regulations. So as a PWI member, you are a responsible citizen. And I repeat that, you are a responsible citizen. What do I mean by that? You are responsible for your declarations. It is the duty of your accountant or your tax practitioner to assist you with your tax issues. If it was a local company, they would do that. But this is a global opportunity. So now it is you, and this is investment as well. So you are the one that is liable in terms of declaring your investment with your accountant or with your tax practitioner. They are the ones that help you with the tax certificate. Are you answered, how hello?
Not really, ma'am, because what I wanted to find out, if I've got the all mutual investment, they normally issue the tax certificate for me to submit.
Yes,
to
like I
declare
said, Old Mutual is local. So now when it comes to this investment, you go to your accountant or your tax practitioner. They are the ones that issue you with that certificate. Because they get to look at all your investments. You are declaring your investments. You are letting them know how much you have actually invested out there and how much is coming in. So your tax practitioner gets to look at your accounts, and they are the one that give you that declaration statements of your finances.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much.
It is a pleasure. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in tonight. And I see more hands are coming up. Unfortunately, I can't answer all of them in one night. So do stay tuned. Tune in okay, I think this one came in and out. Maybe let me just allow Lesotho 1, Mohapi. I see this one was up. I don't know why it went down. Let me allow Masupa Mohapi from Lesotho. You can unmute yourself. Masupa Mohapi, you can unmute yourself. Okay. So he or she is not unmuting. That is fine. So thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in tonight. Thank you so much for spending your time with me tonight. I am Coach Thandi once again. We do have our presentations every Tuesday to Friday. And every Monday, if you are a member of Prestige Wealth Investment, make sure that you don't miss out on the trainings. The trainings are there to equip you as a member so that you know how to navigate the crypto space, you know how to do your funding, your withdrawal, you know and understand your back office. When you understand your business, it actually increases your chances of winning. So make sure that you position yourself very well. And one of those things that you can do for yourself in terms of positioning yourself very well is tuning in on Mondays at 8 p.m. Central African time for trainings. Okay, Masupa.
Thank you very much. I think this network on my side. I want to just ask two questions. The first one is on Unilevels. Where does the money that pays the marketers from the Unilevels comes from? And the last one is the ranking permanent. Is the ranking permanent? Can someone, if the contract is now finished after 15 months, still remain in the rank? Thank you.
Okay. So the ranking where you are still stays, but you will not earn if you don't have a contract. You will not earn when you don't have an investment contract. So once your investment contract is ended, even if you have a ranking, you will not be earning. That money sits in your unmerited. And after 7 days, if you have not funded your account, that money gets forfeited by the system. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
And then the other question that you asked was, what was the other question?
Where does the money that pays the marketers on the Unilevels comes from?
Okay, it comes from the financial markets. So what the CEO did, right? He calculates how much he can actually make in the financial markets. So he used all his past experiences and his numbers, and he saw that he is able to generate up to 40% in the markets without any pressure and stress. So what are we being paid? We are being paid up to 24% in our investments, right? Depending on where you are. And the rest of the money that he generates, he gets to pay it in the unilevel bonuses, in the direct bonuses. That is why you will see that when you are getting paid the direct, the money does not get deducted from your downline. When you are getting paid the unilevel, it does not get deducted from your downline, because that money that you're getting paid in the direct, in the unilevel, it is actually being generated from the financial markets.
Thank you very much.
It is a pleasure. Thank you so much. All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in. Do tune in once again tomorrow. Bring your prospects. Another presenter is going to be here tomorrow. So make sure that you are on time, 8 p.m. Central African time. This is an opportunity for you to build, to grow your business, to learn and understand your business better. Have a beautiful evening or afternoon or morning, wherever you are. Stay blessed. Thank you for tuning in.